The intrigue deepens in Southeast Asia on Wednesday as Malaysian officials deny accusations they have provided inconsistent information on the disappearance of a jetliner with 239 people on board. Questions also remain about security, especially since two of the plane's passengers were traveling with stolen passports. VOA's Carolyn Presutti has more.
This man's passport was on the Malaysia Airlines flight, but he was not. Luigi Maraldi reported his passport stolen 2 years ago. The information went into an international database of 40 million stolen or lost passports monitored by Interpol. But the database was not checked before the Malaysian Airlines flight took off and then disappeared on Saturday. In fact, Interpol says passengers worldwide last year were able to board planes 1 billion times without having their passports checked against the database. Congressman Adam Schiff is a senior member of the House Intelligence Committee.
The fact that having two people traveling with fake passports on a flight of this size is not uncommon, according to Interpol, reveals a glaring hole in our security.
Two stolen passports and other unknowns are why CIA Director John Brennan has not ruled out terrorism.
Were the individuals with these stolen passports in any way involved?
The database is available to Interpol's 190 member countries and will be accessible to others. The United States is one of the largest contributors, with 3 million records, and does not permit flights to enter or leave the U.S. without checking it. But Sean Dre, Interpol's Washington director, told VOA in this exclusive interview the database gets limited use from most other countries.
Sometimes overclassification can get in the way. Sometimes diplomacy can be an issue between countries. Political issues can come up. But if you take a look at Interpol and its services that it provides, it's just going to be a matter of increasing those services and doing what we already do. And we'll just do it better and we'll do more of it.
Aviation consultant Vahid Montevalli, speaking via Skype, says the size of the database is a problem.
Sometimes passports are reported as stolen. Maybe they're lost and they may be found. But there is cost and time involved in all of that. And that's perhaps the reason why it's not as widely used.
The Interpol database was created in 2002 after the 9/11 terrorist attacks on the United States. It was hoped that the database would help prevent future attacks. But as CIA Director Brennan says, there are too many curious anomalies to know what really happened to Malaysia Airlines Flight 370. Carolyn Presutti, VOA News, Washington.
Well, joining us now for more discussion on the issue of stolen passports is VOA's Carla Babb. Hello, Carla.
Hi, Vincent.
And I know you've been talking to experts about this issue. 1 billion passports go unchecked every year. How is that even possible?
That's right. Well, according to experts, of the 190 member countries of Interpol, only 3 of them are using this database of stolen passports on every international flight. And that's the United States, of course, the United Kingdom, and the United Arab Emirates.
Now, many will ask, why not more? Why is it not possible to check them?
Well, as you heard, it's very expensive and time-consuming to get such a large database into every point of entry for security in different countries around the world. And so some people are calling for the United States and other countries to help fund developing nations to get this access to them, because once you do, it's really easy technology. It's all about the numbers. I brought my passport here, and there's a number on the front and there's a number on the back, and basically all you have to do is enter in or scan this number, and immediately you can find out whether it was stolen, and if it was, where it was stolen, whose it really is, and when it was stolen.
Now, I don't know if we got anybody saying this. Is it that the countries also haven't seen the urgency and the need to invest in this, perhaps because they don't encounter as many problems with stolen passports?
Right, and this is something that is unique because a lot of people use passports to get in a certain number of countries. The United States is very high on this list. A lot of people want to go to the United States so they can stay there.
Mm-hmm. Now, what else is being done to protect, in fact, all of us from fraud and all the theft that involves passports that we travel on?
Well, there's actually a lot of technology in this little passport here. There's a biometric chip. The United States and about 38 other countries work together for this visa waiver program. That basically means that you can travel within those countries for business or tourism, and they trust that you're going to go there, you're going to leave, and that you are who you are. So if somebody was to steal my passport and then try to change the photo of me that's in here to pass off as me, once it's scanned, that biometric chip is going to show them my real photo. So they'll know, okay, this isn't that person.
'Cause that's what some people used to do, just change the photo and the fellow looks at the photo and that's it.
Absolutely.
Well, now the question is about the expansion of all this kind of security measures. What can possibly be done?
Well, the difficulty with this, I know you're wondering why just 38?
Yeah.
Why the United States and 38? And that's a lot more than security, unfortunately. There was an example about 10 years ago where Uruguay and Argentina were removed from this visa waiver program because they were having a big financial crisis in their country, and a lot of people were abusing the system to go to the United States and stay there. And so there has to be a high level of trust between the nations. It can't just be something that's available to everyone.
Okay. Hold tight to your passport. You don't want to lose it, Carla.
Definitely.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Carla, for that information. Viewers, Carla Babb reporting for us there. Now, we want to know what you think about Africa 54 and the stories we covered during the conversation. On Facebook, the address is Africa 54. And check out our headlines 24/7 on voaafrica.com.